Frozen fish and chips feels like one of the safest foods in Australian homes. It's familiar, it's quick, it's comforting. A bag in the freezer for busy nights, a go-to dinner for kids, a meal people don't overthink. After all, it's just fish and potatoes. That's what most Australians believe. But here's the uncomfortable truth most people never stop to question. A large amount of frozen fish and chips sold in Australia today is no longer really about fish or potatoes. It may look golden, it may taste crunchy, it may smell like takeaway, but ingredient-wise, it's often more coating than fish, bulked out with fillers, made from reformed fish, pre-fried in industrial vegetable oils, high in refined starch, engineered for crunch, not nutrition. And because it comes from the freezer, most people never read the label. You trust it, you serve it, you assume it's fine. Today, we expose 8 Australian frozen fish and chips brands you should seriously reconsider. Not because frozen food is evil, but because many of these products are far removed from real fish and real chips. Stay until the end, because number 1 is one of the most trusted frozen seafood brands in Australia. Number 8. Coles Frozen Fish and Chips. Coles Frozen Fish and Chips is cheap and widely available. That low price comes with compromises. What's the issue? These products often contain low fish percentage, thick batter or crumb coatings, refined wheat flour, vegetable oils, stabilizers, and thickeners. In many cases, the coating weighs nearly as much as the fish. Why this matters? Real fish should be the main ingredient. When coating dominates, protein drops, calories rise, nutrition falls. Budget price, budget fish content. Number 7. Blue Wave Frozen Fish and Chips. Blue Wave is commonly found in independent supermarkets and discount stores. What's really inside? Many Blue Wave products rely on reformed or minced fish, thick crumb layers, added starches, pre-frying in vegetable oil. The crunch comes from processing, not fish quality. Why this is a problem? Reformed fish loses natural texture, absorbs more oil, delivers less protein per serve. Crunchy coating, weak fish integrity. Number 6. Ocean Royale Frozen Fish and Chips. Ocean Royale sounds premium, but names don't tell the full story. The issue? Many Ocean Royale frozen fish products contain heavy batter, refined starch fillers, vegetable oils, and flavor enhancers. The fish portion is often thin and padded out by coating. Why this matters? When batter is used to mask fish quality, you're eating processed seafood, not a whole food. Premium-sounding name, coating-driven product. Number 5. Blue Line Seafood Frozen Fish and Chips. Blue Line Seafood is often trusted because it specializes in seafood. That trust creates blind spots. What most people don't realize? Many Blue Line frozen fish products are heavily crumbed, made with reformed fish, pre-fried before freezing, and high in refined starch. The fish itself is often a secondary component. Why this is important? Specializing in seafood doesn't guarantee minimal processing. These products behave more like frozen fast food than real fish meals. Seafood branding, processed reality. Number 4. McCain Frozen Chips, paired with frozen fish. McCain doesn't sell fish, but it plays a major role in frozen fish and chips meals. Most households pair frozen fish with McCain frozen chips. The problem? McCain frozen chips are pre-fried before freezing, cooked in vegetable oils, high in refined starch. When combined with battered fish, the meal becomes carb-heavy, oil-heavy, low in protein. Why this matters? What looks like fish and chips often becomes 80% refined carbs and oil, 20% actual fish. Iconic chips, nutritionally unbalanced pairing. Number 3. I&J Frozen Fish and Chips. I&J is one of Australia's most recognizable frozen seafood brands, trusted for decades. The issue? Many I&J frozen fish products contain reformed fish portions, added starch, thick batter, pre-frying oils. Some products contain as little as 50 to 60% fish. Why this is a problem? When nearly half the product isn't fish, you're not eating what you think you are. The rest is filler. Trusted name? Modern processed fish. Number 2. Sealord frozen fish and chips. Sealord is often seen as a higher quality seafood brand, and some of their plain fish is better, but many frozen fish and chips products still fall short. What most people miss? These products often use batter to bulk out thin fillets, rely on refined starch coatings, are pre-fried in oils, prioritize crunch over nutrition. Why this is important? Even better brands sell highly processed versions. Brand reputation doesn't change ingredient lists. Better image, still heavily processed. Number 1. Bird's Eye frozen fish and chips. This one surprises many Australians. Bird's Eye is seen as trusted, family-friendly, health-leaning, but many Bird's Eye frozen fish products are among the most processed on the shelf. What most people don't realize? Many Bird's Eye fish products contain reformed fish portions, thick crumb or batter, added starch, vegetable oils, and flavor enhancers. The fish content is often far lower than expected. Why this is the biggest issue? Because people trust the brand, they serve it more often, question it less, and assume it's healthy. But nutritionally, many Bird's Eye products are closer to processed takeaway food than real seafood. Most trusted, most misleading frozen fish. Why frozen fish and chips is a problem. Most frozen fish and chips products are high in refined carbohydrates, low in real fish protein, pre-fried in industrial oils, loaded with coatings and fillers. What looks like fish is often minced, reshaped, and padded with starch. How to spot fake frozen fish? Always read the label. Fish content below 70%, reformed or formed fish, long ingredient lists, starches, gums, stabilizers, pre-fried in vegetable oil. What real frozen fish should be? Real frozen fish should be whole fillets, have minimal coating, not be pre-fried, and list fish as the first ingredient. Real chips should be just potatoes, contain minimal oil, not be pre-fried. Frozen fish and chips isn't the enemy. Fake frozen fish and chips is. Many products sold in Australia today are ultra-processed, coating-heavy, oil-laden, and nutritionally weak. By avoiding these 8 frozen fish and chips products, you can reduce refined carbs, eat more real protein, avoid unnecessary oils, and make better freezer choices. If you want videos on best real frozen fish in Australia, fake versus real seafood, worst freezer foods, how to read frozen food labels, comment yes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Protect Australia Plates. This is Protect Australia Plates, exposing the truth behind everyday foods so you can take control of your health.